up, people? So we are developing this music. Let me show you the design. So I found this on Figma. It was a free resource, so I said, why not? So I'm just gonna develop this and then connect it to the Spotify API most probably. And here we go. This is the design. Let me turn off the cooler. It's making too much noise. First of all, let's create an app container. And here we go. There'll be a flex. There will be two portions, one for this dashboard and one for the sound playing. So let me stop sharing my camera so you can see the screen clearly. Um, let's make screen out. And here we go. So okay, so let's continue. Uh, so almost dashboard, and so I have the you know GitHub Copilot on. It's very helpful sometimes. I have dev dot. What should I call it? Mm, sound. What should I? What do you call it? The player. Yeah, music player. I would call it the music player. Music player. Mm, let- Okay. this. Here we go. Okay, that's. Hmm. So what do we want from this app container is to cover the whole screen. So what I'll do is using Tailwind, I'll do W full and H screen. Simple as that. So we're done with that. So now I will uh, have this, uh, this header or navbar or the search component, and along with that we have this whole soundtrack list. So what I can do is uh, first I'll develop this side, the left side, then I'll develop the right side, and so you have to do a little bit of planning before you start developing these apps in React, because then you have to decide what kind of components do you need, right? So we'll have this dashboard component, and then we'll have this uh, music player component, and we'll have in the dashboard component we'll have the search component and the logo. Hmm, okay, we have all this good stuff. All right. First, I'll fill this up with static data, then later on connect it to the API and change this data according to the API. And I'll figure this one out later, how to play the songs on it, because I have never worked on music players before. So first of all, we have this edge screen, full screen, right? We have covered the whole screen, and I'll create a component for dashboard, call it dashboard.jsx, and then I'll create another component and call it music player.jsx. Let's do RFC over here, do an RFC over here too. All right, and of this we don't need this anymore in Vite. You don't need to call React every time you do this, so I'll just remove this. Okay, so we are done with these two things. uh, so what I can do now is just simply shift this into my dashboard, just copy it over here, and then I'll move this here into my music player, just copy it over here, and we are all good, right? So now I need to call these components right here. Let's do this. First one is dashboard. It will automatically import this. And oh, oops. Okay. Then we have the music player, and it will be automatically imported. And hence we're done. Okay, now what I would like to do is I have this flex property right here, right? So I have to divide the screen on the basis of percentages, right? So this is almost 80% of the screen, or something like 75% or 80% of the screen, and this is 25 or 20% of the screen. So what I would do is hmm, maybe let's try something. Let's color it. Let's give it a background color so that we can, you know, check out how it will. First, I will do H full. Then I would do a W 2 by 3. Let's try with 2 by 3, and give it a background color of black, right? And this will do an edge full. H full and a W 1 by 3, and I will give it a background color of blue of 700 so we can see if the screen is properly being divided. Uh, no, it's the right side is a bit too much. I need to do it. Let's do it a 1 by 4. Do it a 3 by 4. 3 by 4. See if it is better. Yes, it's better. Yeah, it's better. Let's inspect this, and for some reason has it has stopped working. Oh, it's working now. Okay, so we'll have it like this. Most probably when we reach to about this size, we'll change it. But for now, we are working with this screen. Uh, with this screen, okay, the 1440, right? So I think this is good now. It's better. I will keep the colors for now so that I can have, uh, or what I can do is just, yeah, I can just change the color right away. I think I need to use a custom CSS for this. The gradient, and it's linear kind of gradient. Let me check this in the Figma files. Benefits of. I'll try the dev mode. I'll just go over here. This, yep, and I'll just uh, let me try. Mm, I want to check this background. I don't think this one is it. Uh, this is the cover. And, not the right panel. This is the list. And no, I don't care about the RPG. I want to move this. I want this thing. So what I'm trying to do is, get this background color, and searching for the theme, background theme. Let me see what they have done over here. So I think what they have done is just put this in the background and blurred it. Okay, but I don't want it like that. What I want is just blurred background, blurred black background. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, I'll just create a black gradient, a linear gradient. Okay, from black to violet and blur it up. Yep. Uh, alright, let's do this. Create a black to violet gradient in CSS. Let's do this. Okay, there's this gradient. I've got the gradient from black to violet. Okay, this will work, hopefully. So let's go to over here, and I'll just have this over here. Mm, dashboard.jsx. Mm, the dashboard. Okay. Remove the PG blue. Let's remove the PG blue and go to the. Let's add another file. Let's call it music player dot player dot css, and over here we'll just call the music player and do this. Let's check this out. Okay, I need to import it over here, so I'm doing an import, and I have to import the styles. So it's not styles, it's music. Simply in the music player.css. There we go. Oh, not dot dot. It's simple dot slash. And let's see if this work. Yes, this work. And I will just decrease the strength of the black color a little bit. Uh, let's see if this looks better. Yep, looks way better now. And uh, yep, what I'll do is increase its strength. Uh, I think I should go with something more like indigo. Looks good. It's way better. You see, this looks way better. And let's give it a little lighter. And here we go. Okay, so now I will blur the background. Let's give it a blur of PG blur. Let's see. This is something that exists. Um, let's do this before. So uh, let's blur this. Blur, blur large. Uh, oh no, 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 no. Let's do a simple blur. Uh, and do a blur of and it's what's it going over there? Uh, I think let's decrease the opacity. Let's opacity of 0.75. Let's see if this works well. Remove the blur and how do I add blur over here? There must be blur. Let's ask ChatGPT. So where was my ChatGPT? Yep. Let's ask it. Uh, create blur background in CSS. And things are pretty easy now. So It says backdrop filter. Okay, of blur. I see. Let's take this and yep, let's do this here. Let's do this. Remove this. Let's see. It works. Yep, looks good. Looks better. Let's make it more blurry. Yes, and it's okay. It's okay now. Let me add another color if I can. I want to add uh, mm, a light bluish color. Let's see if we can add another color. So, yep, I guess we can. And yep, and I want to make it lighter. Uh, Something like this. Looks good. And let's decrease the opacity a little. And here we go. Yep, looks pretty good. Now I will just make it rounded. Let's see how much rounded can I make it. And it should be rounded. On the sides doesn't need to be rounded on the left. And I will just do a rounded right. And it will be in the dashboard, which will have a BG of white and a rounded right of 3XL. See, the thing changed. Okay, rounded. Border right. Still doesn't work. See, why doesn't it work? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I get it. I get it. I get it. If I do it the PG black, it will work. And it should work. As the background is white, it's also white. So that's the main reason. So what I need to do now is just make the whole background the same. So what I'll do is I'll just go to music player, CSS, and I'll just apply it to the hmm, apply it to the app container. So this thing, remove this, remove this, Then go to index.css. Then I'll just do app container and it should work better. Yep, now it should work. So I just do a rounded right cancel save. Yep, this save this and it's all good. We do a BG of white, right? And now the rounded right of 3XL and everything will be good. And it's good. Looks good. Now let's slowly add the content.